300 subscribers. Actually, 303. Don't want to exclude you. But I review and react to other people's music all the time, and thought it'd be cool if I reviewed some of my music to give the best of both worlds to all my rap reviews and rap reaction fans and to the fans of my music. It's 100% beef, and let's dig right into the underground music. Now, The Lonely Introvert was probably my best put together EP to date, and like all around, like I think it was just my best project so far. Hmm. But there's a certain theme to the order of the tracks that you might have not picked up on. Each song has a different type of loneliness besides a couple in a row that are about the same topic but a different perspective of it. The first track up, called Lonely, which has a remix to it, so I'm just gonna sum it up here until later. Lonely and the Lonely remix have the same lyrics, and they are both about being lost in life, growing up in isolation, causing a sense of loneliness, not just literally, but feeling behind in life, and feeling alone and being as quote unquote as far behind. Anxiety is also a huge topic in this song. Uh, it stems from the isolation and feeling like you're never good enough in today's society, and that you're behind, and just suffering from anxiety. So just feeling like you're an outcast. Well, I don't want to spoil too much, so let's move on to the next track called Friend Zone. Friend Zone was a sarcastic yet hurtful song with the realization that I couldn't grasp is that the person I love doesn't like me. Let's take a deeper look. Yes, I'll be okay about a friend zone. Starting off with sarcasm right away. A friendship going long run like an end zone. In football, if you're a wide receiver, you go long, and the goal is to get to the end zone. I'm saying the long term, she's just going to be my friend, which is good, but it really hurts at the same time realizing this. I should be appreciative, but it's understandable that I'm hurt about this. They sleep, never see her again. Uber taking them home. So the they is whoever she's taking home or going to their house. And the never see her again part, I meant as me never seeing her again. But another interpretation could be the hook up, and the hookup never sees her again. So it could go both ways there. Guess I'll be okay about a friend zone. Obviously, I'm saying I should be okay with a friend zone if she only sleeps around and nothing more. But it still hurts because you'll like her. I'm not trying to diss her or anything. I mean, I'm keeping it real. She sleeps around. Like, how is someone going to say that? Promiscuous? Is that how you say it? So fun fact, the reason why this beat was so happy sounding was when I made the beat, I was expressing my feelings about this girl. And originally the song was supposed to be more of a tribute. And um more like a maybe criticize her a little bit, but not to this extent. And it was gonna be more positive about her. But I was so upset about her telling me she only sees me as a friend, it turned into a sarcastic song. Yeah, it's hard to praise someone when you're hurt by them. She's the rebel I love to be around. She keeps my chin up, I usually see the ground. Actually, these lines were supposed to be sincere, but at times it was stressful to be around her as much as I feel like it's fun to be around her. I'm not myself around her, no identity theft. I'll play on words of not being myself around her. That could be positive or negative because she brings the best or the worst out of me. Free spirit loves to give me plenty stress. We both live life with different perspectives. I enjoy simple, she enjoys expensive. Yeah, I'm the hangout at the house type of dude and watch Netflix type, and she's a let's go to this party. I'm an introvert and she's an extrovert, It's also a polite way of saying she's going through money fast. So
She loves thrill and gives me some tension.
yeah, when your party when you party, shit happens. I don't want to say exacts, but you get where I'm coming from. You get crazy.
She gives y'all one night stands, I get a best friend.
Originally, too, this was supposed to be a diss track to all the men that just sleep with women and how I'm gonna have her in my life forever. But at the same time, I was hurt by it, so it became more sarcastic. So, and I didn't want to sound like, oh yeah, well you're sleeping with them. I got a best friend. That sounds kind of that doesn't sound right. Like I know like that's better in the long run, but that doesn't sound good though. But then again, I don't want to sleep with someone that sleeps around either, so it's for the best. Sorry, I'm just keeping it real.
It's the best though, we wouldn't be that compatible.
Yeah, we were just different people, and we don't have the same goals in life either, you know?
She wanna go out and act the fool. Like a snake, the warning signs rattle.
When a rattlesnake warns you, it shakes his rattle tail. So, like a snake, the warning signs rattle.
Girl, you want no beef, but tip the cattle.
Kind of like my version of saying, if you mess with the bulls, you get the horns. But when you tip a cow, it's gonna really piss them off. And I'm just saying she's starting shit and making me upset by flirting with me when she's saying she doesn't like me. So that she's starting this shit. And if you don't want any problems, you don't start shit. Like, it's that simple, right? Should be. 100% beef! But yeah, she does things that just pisses me off, like flirting with me when she's not interested. I have better things to do than read your mind.
You mess up relationships like Taylor Swift.
Yeah, that was kind of mean to Taylor Swift. I mess relationships up a lot too. The original line was I mess up relationships like Taylor Swift, but since like she messes them up too, I was like, all right, haha, I'll do that. But you know, it's relationships are hard, man. And the girl I'm comparing Taylor Swift to, really went hard on her. But the next song will help out with that.
Bad Blood, another guy makes your list.
Bad Blood, Taylor Swift song. Yeah, she told me a guy was a dick because he only wanted to sleep with her after they broke up. They're like, maybe we could just go back to that. It's a good sign she's growing up a little. But yeah, I'm not the one to talk about growing up.
I can't win like I play for the Knicks.
The Knicks record was terrible last year.
I'm gonna suppress my feelings like they never existed.
Honestly, I think I'm done with chasing her. Then I'm around her, and then my feelings come back, and then I start thinking about that again. So, yeah, as long as I'm away from her, that'd be good. But she is a good friend, though. Sometimes.
She says she used to like me. She says she used to like me. She says she used to like me. You're like my brother.
Yeah, I guess people get too close to people, then see them as family. When I get older, I hope people would realize that could be a great thing instead of trying to get to know someone and date them at the same time. Everything is a big time rush nowadays. I'm just Disney today. No, that's from Nickelodeon. My bad.
She says she used to like me. She says she used to like me. She says she used to like me. Bullshit.
The reason I call bullshit is I thought she liked me, but extroverts can not like someone, but because they're so talkative and we hang out, it can look that way. Or she's flat out playing games with me, but like I understand like some people are just flirty, so.
She says she used to like me. Used to like me. She says she used to like me. Used to like me. She says she used to like me. Used to like me. Says she used to like me. Do you still like me? Too bad.
Yes, that's how I feel when I'm not around her. Too bad that I'm around her, and yeah, the feelings come back. Haley did a great job on the lyric video. If you decide to go listen to the song afterward, please go check him out. Now I feel kind of bad about this song after I released it. I thought it was kind of rude. From the place I was coming from, my emotions were understandable though. It's okay to not like someone and not be interested, and I'm glad I have her in my life. Hey, at least I still got a best friend, which is the same, which is the name of the next one. Still got a best friend. That's the problem with making a critical song about someone. There's always good parts to the person you don't mention because you're upset. Still Got a Best Friend's beat has an R&B feel to it for a reason. I felt it could fit with the topic.
Some songs you just get it right what you want to say, you know. My song Friend Zone was a bit rude.
Yep.
I don't want her image to be misconstrued.
When you rant on a rap, it's usually one-sided. When you're upset, you usually just say the negatives. So I'm glad I made a song to say some positives about her, you know.
It was hard to write, but finally thought I'm not in her shoes. Only rapper to make a diss track than a tribute. We're so different, so she doesn't want it. It hurts so much, it's hard to stomach. It's not gonna work out who I'm in love with. It's for the best, so why can't I give it up then? Every time I'm with you, the chemistry is amazing. Hurts me when you mention about who you're dating.
Yeah, please don't do that.
I feel like you're acting fake with your friends though.
Or she might actually be letting loose. We're different people when we party, or she might be acting fake to impress her friends. Who knows? Maybe both. Who knows?
When we're alone, I feel like it'd be more than a friend zone. I want to make it work, but it depends though. I don't want you wasting money like a benzo.
Yeah, I'm just being real. You can't start a family if one person is spending all the money. Just saying.
Can't fight your battles, wear your trench coat.
A trench coat was used in the World Wars, so it's a play on words. She asked me, would I die for her? And I won't fight someone else's battles because you gotta be strong yourself. Basically, I replied, if I can, but if it endangers me or I can't save you, then you gotta fight your own battles. I mean, that's only fair.
Do we have the same end goal? Do we? I'll be there. Doesn't matter what you want from me.
Yeah, I am. Still glad she's in my life, though.
I'll be there. You don't gotta put up a front with me. My jealousy makes me act dumb, but please, I don't know what I'd do if you'd want to leave. All I want is best for you. All I want is best for you. You're allowed to mess up again. 'Cause you know you still got a best friend.
A theory is she's afraid to be real with me, date me, then lose me in her life. So she's allowed to mess up with other guys because I'll still be around and be her friend. Maybe I give her hope for one day, I don't know. I'm probably looking way too far into this. Yes, the song and the relationship. No, more the relationship. More the relationship.
You're the only girl that made time for me. Introverted, so in time they ignored me.
Yeah, since I'm an introvert, I usually have friends that are extroverted because, you know, introverts don't really hang out with each other. And then ambivert, you know, sometimes, but extroverts and introverts are like, that's your best bet for someone that's introverted.
You don't even care why I'm dorky, 'cause you're the same, and you support me.
When we hang out, our inner kid comes out, like, it's hard to explain, but, we play, like, games on, like, a notebook, and, like, to see, like, your future, I forget what it's called, but, stuff like that.
She's drawing a heart, saying she's in love with me in my notebook. Drawing a wedding dress, like I won't look. She's giving me mixed signals. I told her I had feelings. Maybe she's not playing games but too afraid to be real with me. And I see the potential never untouched. If she isn't ready, I couldn't have done that much. If you're just pressing my buttons, it's not funny. It's just a setting, I don't know what you want from me. Love is so confusing and I understand it completely. But I'm glad you're my life, but your mind games are deceiving. You say you don't like me, making me feel conflicted. You deal in my notebook, saying something different.
Axel said that so well, I don't gotta explain it here.
I'll be there. Doesn't matter what you want from me, I'll be there. You don't gotta put up a front with me. My jealousy makes me act dumb, but please, I don't know what I'd do if you'd want to leave. All I want is best for you.
Yeah, I just want I want her to be happy. It's so confusing with the notebook thing. I'm just like, well, what do you want? I'll be there. I won't run away if we date and it goes wrong, or if you deny me and I'm just your best friend, I'll be there, whatever.
All I want is best for you. That's all I wanted. All I want is best for you. That's all I wanted. You're allowed to mess up again or make mistakes, 'cause you know you still got a best friend.
So coming with acceptance that she might just not like me, I scream, "Somebody like me!" That title, "Somebody Like Me," is a play on words because I also mean I wish there was someone personality-wise like me somewhere. I think I really nailed the lonely feel into the melody in this one.
Back in high school, you're around girls, so at the time dating was a profound hurdle.
So I only go for a class or sometimes two in college, and it's really hard to find girls, especially in college, because they're like focused on college. They're not really there to hook up with anyone. But back in high school, they're all around me. But since I've isolated myself after high school, it's been a really big hurdle to try to find someone to like me.
I was cool, but I had no cliques or circles.
Just explaining I was a loner back then too, like I am now.
Now 22 with friends, but still confined in a journal.
At least I'm making kick-ass songs though.
Wonder if there's somebody like me. Small talk, wishing someone would write for me.
Yes, I'm really bad at small talk. I have no interest in the weather or politics. Let's just talk about random stuff like how the song Fireflies is genius because when you're tired, you can't really make sense of your lyrics.
Someone that hasn't grown up, that's right for me. Someone that would emphasize nicely.
Now that I'm thinking about it, it might not be good to date someone that's exactly like me, or we'll have the same problems and complicate each other.
Introverted, cause I would need my space too. Was as scared as I am and wait for phase 2. And commit issues is something to relate to.
Yeah, being stuck in a relationship is really scary. It's a scary concept because forever is forever. A lot of people have taken it so seriously, like I have, and it stresses me out. So I do black and white thinking a lot. It's like it's better just to not date anyone versus date someone. But being single, because being single has its perks to like being able to do a 300 subscriber special for you guys and enjoy myself more.
But would never cheat, cause how can a loner even replace you? But the saddest thing, I may never even find you. You're just like me, your room you're confined to.
That's what I was saying earlier. If you put two introverts together, they'll see each other once a month.
Second products, the way God designed you. Mental problems, so this world's trying to find you.
Yeah, having autism has me stuck in my projects a lot, and I've definitely felt judged by people that think it's just laziness. I don't know, I think it's both. I do need to maybe pick my game up a little bit, but even though jobs make me stress like crazy, maybe I should jeopardize my mental health for $7.25 an hour. You think I should?
Have you been so anxious you can't fall asleep?
I've been trying to get off my Seroquel or just Seroquel. I've been trying to get off Seroquel, and just in general, recently I haven't been sleeping as well because of my anxiety.
Does your mind obsess over all your dreams, all you could be, but you're never given a chance, so your life stalls incomplete. You're all in this alone, so you bawl and weep.
I got obsessive about this YouTube and rap that I feel I just need help. I feel all alone. This also could be about me not being able to be quote unquote normal. But the first one was what I meant with it. But the second one, I was trying to apply that there, so a lot of people could relate to that too. Which either way you want to take it.
I need somebody like me. Someone that thinks my flaws are strengths. Somebody like me. Understand when I draw a blank.
Yeah, I just need someone that understands my problems. And it's like I'm not perfect. I'm trying to do better, but
I need somebody like me. Somebody needs someone like me. It makes me insecure you're ahead of me. I'm not sure why I should let them see. Judgment, I refuse to be thrown on the beat. I'm a loser in this growing up economy. How do I explain I live with my parents still? Bills? It's a pain to do my errands still. How the fuck am I supposed to be dependable? She's gonna want a family. I want a girlfriend to hold.
Yeah, I'm not on that level where I'm ready to start a family. A lot of girls want kids, and it's gonna be pretty soon. They're gonna rush them, so they're able to have kids, and I'm here just wanting someone to hang out with.
It was New Year's almost 2 years ago. Coworker said I was slacking, nearly pierced my throat.
When I said I pierced my throat, I meant screamed at a coworker, because I was so stressed over everything. I didn't mean anything with suicide. I'm sorry for the confusion. At least it might help people through if someone took it that way. I recorded it and I realized how that sounded. I'm like, oh, that's not what I meant, but
Put my all in that store, wasn't fear I don't. Put my 2 weeks in, then I was clear to go.
that situation was bad. She wanted to put away some hangers, and I was clearly busy, and I flipped out on her because obviously I'm working too hard at this, and I put my 2 weeks in. Part of that is from autism, and that's just the way I am. It's like, I don't know, but I need to work on that. The funny thing is, she wanted me back when I went in there just to shop, and she was still working there. I was like, "You're the reason why I'm gonna quit." She wasn't. She was the straw that caused the camel's back to break. The camel's got arthritis at that point. So yeah, yeah. Of course, she wants me back. I was a good worker, uh, but nah.
Cashier gig, my anxiety went bonkers.
When I was a cashier, I hated multitasking. I kept losing track of where I was organizing the shelf. When I had to ring people up at the same time, I have the worst memory, so that did not work out for me.
Carboy fire store manager barked dumb orders.
The manager wanted me to do stupid shit when I was done with everything. Eventually told him to fuck off because there was a plastic bin he wanted me to empty, which was barely full in the first place. And it'd be a waste of a bag. I was dealing with the death of my mom too, so I wasn't in the mood for some fuck shit.
Just learned autism is a disability, but it would be awesome if she would get the real me.
I'm on the autism spectrum, and because of that, people either think I'm stupid or lazy. Yeah, I might need to get more work, and focus on work more, but honestly, I work really hard on this YouTube thing, so I just gotta be interested in whatever I work with, whoever I want a girlfriend has gotta understand and accept what I go through, and I gotta accept and understand what I go through, and, not be so hard on myself, and, understanding her, too.
Somebody like me. Somebody needs someone like me.
And now, the final event. The fan favorite. Actually, one of my favorite songs I ever made, too. I just explained it so well. Now there's a difference between the original and the remix. The original had a more of a empty feel with the bass.
Ages, me guys avoid life's mazes. This society is terrible, man.
On the remix, I played more of the hook. Well, Arctic helped me with that to get more of the vocals in your head feel. They feel like there was like voices in your head.
This society is terrible, man. I need to get out. I need something.
Um, like your nasty thoughts, but
I'm sick of feeling lonely. Every day it's only me. I'm sick of feeling lonely. I'm losing my mind slowly. I don't even need a girl, you got twisted.
I put this remix at the end of the EP because it causes a cycle. At the beginning, I started I Don't Need a Girl. Then after all the songs about exes, and especially after the song about wanting a girl, someone to like me, the remix starts I Don't Need a Girl. That's on purpose, so it shows you my thoughts are going in circles, and I can't make up my mind. I mean, friend zone and still got a best friend are pretty much contradictions.
I'm just wishing someone come and visit.
Like I said, there's different types of lonely, and after the last song and not having a girlfriend, I'm like, well, can I get someone that visits me then?
All my friends are too busy and moving out, praying to God that my life's in a new route.
That's adulthood for you.
I'm stuck in this house, anxiety builds up, and in my head it's been real rough.
Yeah, when you're in the house alone, you're alone with your thoughts, and you either end up stuck in the past or stuck in the future, or both.
Been 3 years, my mom got buried. Can't believe it's been that long already. I should let bygones be bygones. I just want her shoulder to cry on.
Yeah, time's been flying since my mom's death. Me and my mom were pretty close, and you should let things in the past that you did wrong in the past, because everything in life is a learning experience. I've definitely made my mistakes, but everyone has.
I wonder if life will be different with my mom.
It's been a transition to my dad's and my stepmom's house from my mom's, so I think about what if my mom never died and I live with her still. Things happen for a reason, for my benefit. Some terrible things happen for even better things. God's like that,
Nothing new, so I get back on the microphone.
Boredom really forces me to keep grinding.
I already know I'ma die alone. Anxiety won't let my mind alone. Job searching cause I'm grown, and Peter Pan and rap got my time stolen.
And keep me sane, because Peter Pan and rap got my time stolen, so I'm grinding, and it's making me insane sometimes. In the video, though, it shows Peter Pan. Peanut is more of a symbolism. I'm talking about Peter Pan because there is a part of me that needs to grow up. Even though I'm autistic, it's confusing right now for me, and I show my channel's view count and subscribers because I've been at this a while, but the sport has been amazing recently, and my channel's growing like crazy. It was growing like crazy last year, but this year is like times 3 of it. The bass definitely gives a lonely feel, then piano gives a sad feel to it. Then the beat honestly could have been a more creative, but it was a good clap and it helped focus on the bass and piano.
God, some days I wish I was normal. Take away my talent and my anxiety is horrible.
I might be able to. So some days I do wish I was able to work, hold down a girlfriend, move out of my parents' house, and just live a quote-unquote normal life. Some days I would actually trade in my talent in rap, writing, and comedy, so I'm able to handle my anxiety better and function in society, because I don't know if this is going to work out. It's probably just going to be a hobby. Who knows? The rate I'm going right now.
I feel I'm not living, just existing. I feel like my life's been drifting.
I feel like I'm just existing. I wake up, I do whatever I want the next day, and then recently I've been volunteering and doing college and group therapy, and I'm trying to do my chores more, so at least I feel like I'm doing something. But Back then I was literally stuck in my house, not living, just existing. Like today's the day you're gonna do the same thing over and over.
I do whatever I want, but I feel unsatisfied.
Sometimes doing whatever you want sounds good. My dad gets jealous that I get to do whatever I want, but what he doesn't take in consideration is I'm not normal. Maybe I could do it better, but I'm at a nice balance right now, and before I put on anything more, I gotta work my way up to it. But that's just the thing. If I was normal, I'd be working more.
I'm tired of escaping life in denial.
I'm tired of escaping my life in denial. I'm sick of escaping, but I'm happier this way. If you break your back and you don't go back to work because your back's broken and you're not ready, it's the same thing as your mental health, like physical health. I'm hard on myself. I want to be more normal, but I just can't. Uh, Maybe I need to grow up more, or it's my autism. I don't know. Um, if I could do it, I'd do it. I mean, as simple as that.
Need a friend so I can relax my mind. Ask God why I'm even alive though.
Now, the gun was a bit of a dramatic effect to better music vid. I was thinking of suicide a little bit, but not to that extent, uh, to have like a plan. The lyric was more about just feeling lost and asking God why I'm alive and what's the point of living. So, a passing thought is like, what if I just killed myself? And I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. But so it didn't get as bad, but I just wanted to illustrate a point in the music video. It's a bit different than suicidal thoughts, but at the same time, I struggled with them in the past, thinking that way before, so I made it dramatic anyway. You understand?
I think I was in isolation. Wish I could handle the stuff I'm facing. Wish I could be patient.
That's just what it is with being young. Having patience that your life's going to turn out the way that you wanted, or at least okay.
Wish you could stop my mind from racing. Wish I didn't need this medication. Wish I enjoyed getting education. Wish I wasn't annoyed with minimum wages. You guys avoid life's mazes. Society is terrible, man. I need to get out. I need something.
Yeah, the videos in each corner was a dope touch. Sometimes you just need to get out of the house. When you're depressed,
I need to change the scenery. I need a friend. I need something. I'm tired of listening to these voices in my head telling me I'm never good enough. I'm sick of writing this too.
OMG, tell me about it. I've been complaining about the same shit over and over. That's what's happening, and that's what's my mind. So I write about it.
It's still happening. Can't change it. Mental health, wonderful. It's only me. I'm sick of feeling lonely. I'm losing my mind slowly.
I asked Arctic to keep this without any effects. I hope you enjoyed. I have something that's not really called a special, but you're all going to be surprised. I'm really excited. I'm going to work on this after that. And then do some more subscriber specials, I think. I might switch it up because I changed my mind a lot, but anyway, I have anxiety. It's like tell you exactly what you guys will be fine with it. You guys are the best fan base someone could ask for. Seriously, you guys are so supportive, and y'all keep it real, respectively. When you disagree with something, to help me out in the long run. Like, I couldn't ask for a better fan base. Like, I love you guys, honestly. I love honesty, honestly. Now 303 subscribers. I'll see you when you watch me again, metaphorically. Yo, shout out Jay Street for the thumbnail. Whoo, boy. His YouTube is in the description. He shares a channel with addictive accidents, and they're all dope, man. Uh, and JC's been getting a lot better too. So please go check out their music down below in the description. But yeah.